noma ningazama ukuvimba mina kodwa uyovuka omunye uphakela awubuke nje awubuka akekho uphakathi abandaba leli hubo lezi insizwa kodwa zikushaya kamnandi ihubo nje washe zikushaya ngathi ukhona washo uphakela uphakathi abandaba umhla ka-30 namhlanje uyovimba banuyeke bani ngoba nale linye ibutho libheke ezansi nale linye lihamba nofela emntwini ingene labutho nale linye liyakhuphuka nje washo uyovimba libuyeke lipi bakushe umhla ka-30 no nawo kumhla ka-30 washo uphakela uphakathi abandaba wathi nokuthi ngivimba mina kuvuka omunye uphakela umthakathi nale linye ibutho futhi uyovimba libuyeke lipi sizengaka abantwana
On the My City bus, we have a huge deployment across the city today. Lots and lots of our Metro Police and law enforcement staff. And the idea is just to send the clear message that we are visible, we are prepared for any disturbances, and we will not tolerate any disturbances around the city. I've just checked in with our JOC right now, and they report absolutely no issues or incidents so far. It's 8 o'clock, so it's still relatively early day, but absolutely no disturbances so far. So I'm very grateful for that. I've personally just taken the bus from Parklands through to here on the My City. Bus was relatively full, maybe a little bit emptier than normal, but otherwise relatively full and a relatively normal service and day. And the message to Capetonians is, let's try to make this as normal a day as possible, as normal a week as possible. And from our side, we will do everything possible to make sure that we keep Cape Town working and that there is no disturbance to law and order.
Singabantu abahlakaniphile nje thina kahle hle. Siyakwazi ukubona into ezokwenzeka manje nento engekuyenzeke manje. Kungaba ubula njengathi thina abantu nje abansundu ukuthi singathi uhulumeni uthathe 32 years ukubulala izwe bese uthi wena uzolungisa ngonyaka nohafu. Ngeke kuze kwenzeke lokho. Ingakho silokhu sincenga uhulumeni ukuthi akenze kahle. That's why we've been marching for so long, because we keep reminding him ukuthi lungisa ndolo. Siyazi ukuthi kuyoze kulunge. Some leaders will grow conscious, bazovukelwa unembeza bese beyasilalela. We need to be patient, because yonke lento yokushisa nokumba imigwaqo nokuvala imigwaqo nanasi ayisebenzi, ayikazi isebenze. Wonke lamaculo eniwaculayo epolitika kudala enithi akhulula izwe yiwa sicindezelayo. Yingakho namhlanje sithi namhlanje kukhona thina ubani iyiphi inkunzi ekhona la. Yingakho namhlanje sithi khulumeni khuza abantu bakho ngoba thina sikalisele sabe igazi. We are giving a warning yokuthi thina njengoba senza kahle kanje, njengoba sithule senza ngokuthula kanje, hayi ukuthi sizehluleke. Awekho amaphoyisa angavimba thina, awekho amaphoyisa angavimba insizwe eholwa yimi, akekho umholi ongama endleleni yami mase ngithi abantu abenza ukuthi. Kodwa ngenxa ukuthi siyahlonipha, we want to prove that point ukuthi singakwazi ukulungisa izwe ngokuthula. Niyeke ukukhulumela phezulu mangabe nikhuluma, nikhulume kahle umuntu azeze. Enganiziyeza insuku zokuvota. Uma engafuni ukulalela sizomjezisa phela. Kulokhu ke sizomjezisa. Abantu base South Africa kulokhu bazolisebenzisa ivoti kulokhu. Yabona.
March that leading by Gizwe Mkhunu and Amabutho and izinduna zamahostela. Yo, what a people that come across from Gauteng province places. Yo, more police. Yes.
They are about to join you in this fight, in this battle, in this struggle, so you are not alone.
The 30th of June isn't a one event. The 30th of June is a small step. And for those of you who think it's going to be a big thing, there's more going to come. So on the 30th of June, we are doing what we need to do to find a solution. When something in your world doesn't work, it doesn't matter what it is, and you try different things and they don't work, you try something else and you keep trying something else until it works and your solution comes to fruition, which is exactly what's happening with March and March and everybody else involved. This is what we believe is a solution to illegal immigration. And I don't know who else is out there that's got any other solutions. Our government hasn't got a solution, so we're doing what we think is the solution. And the solution is for the South African people to stand up, rise up, and speak out against our government and against illegal immigration. We can't have people coming in across our borders and flouting our laws. South Africa for South Africans. So in the absence of a solution, I don't know if we can continue for the next however many generations on the same path that we're currently traveling on, because we are traveling on a path that's bumpy and we're about to drive off a cliff, metaphorically speaking. So think carefully, where would we be if it was not for the likes of Jacinta Ngubesi Zuma and Pakelo Mtagati and his guys, and the millions of South Africans who support March and March and Operation Dudula and others who are working behind the scenes. South Africans, we've got to keep this momentum going. We can't get complacent as South Africans, because that's what the government's expecting, complacency. And they have suppressed us by feeding us all their plans that they have for fixing the country. They've got plans. There's a 5-point plan, a 10-point plan. They've got a warehouse full of plans. None of them have been implemented successfully. So what solution do we have? The solution is for South Africans to govern. I'm talking about the people shall govern, one of the ANC slogans in the early days of democracy. And so we shall govern, and we will speak out, because that's what democracy is. It's speaking out and crying out for help from the government, and they haven't heard our concerns. And I'm not only speaking to the ANC, I'm speaking to the Government of National Unity, the ANC, the DA, the PA, the EFF, and everybody else who's jumped into the metaphorical bed with each other to try and make this country work. And it hasn't. The Government of National Unity is a non-event for me. And we don't have solutions. So all I'm asking is for us all to try and find a solution together as South Africans. And please don't come on my page and post comments, "Oh, Mlungu, when are you leaving to Europe?" It's so tired. I'll listen to it and I'll read it with respect, because I try and read every comment that comes my way. But we as South Africans need to drop this. It really is. We are one South Africa, and we need to fix the wrongs of the past.